I felt like I reached into a campfire and I got the red things, the embers, and I put it together with a cactus, and they had like a child, and it was a cactus ember, and I stuck it in my mouth. I have a cactus ember in my mouth right now. Hey everyone, welcome to the group chat. You're in for a special treat. I've got special guest Nathan Self with me today, and he has stepped up to take the hot wing challenge. We've got 5 hot questions for him.
Hot questions.
That he's got to answer while eating some especially
hot wings.
Hot wings.
Hot wings.
So sauce number 1 is just a simple buffalo style sauce.
Some
from
baby business.
Buffalo Wild Wings. So it's just original buffalo just to get us in the door. And then we bumped it up to wild. This is the second hottest sauce. We didn't do blazing. I thought wild would be great because
that's fitting.
We're going to make a jump from wild into what's called the Trinidad Stinger.
Trinidad.
Yeah, the Trinidad Stinger is made with blackberry, blueberry, and butch tea Trinidad scorpion peppers.
Scorpions. Actual Trinidad scorpions.
There's a Schofield heat index that I'm sure the sauce boss can correct us.
James. Shout out James.
He can give us the actual numbers, but if I remember correctly, this was around 100 to 125,000 SHU on the Schofield heat index.
And to give you context, a regular jalapeno pepper is 2,500 Scoville levels.
Yeah.
So
next up, we've got a Louisiana style.
Hey.
It's called a Primo's peppers, and it's a swampadelic sauce. This is made with a 7-pot Primo pepper. This is up there, now hotter than, I think, the Carolina Reaper. You can research that. I'm not going to. And then finally, we have Sudden Death. This one actually is a natural sauce base. This one is 500,000 SHU.
no big deal.
I think
We're in for a ride.
Yeah, I think so. So here's the deal: you don't have to eat the whole wing, okay? Because we're really just riding the sauce here. This is a sauce challenge.
This is a sauce challenge.
So you don't have to eat the whole wing. If you choose to, that's fine. First one to go for the heavy whipping cream. That's not even milk. The first one to go for the heavy whipping cream gets shamed. Nathan, why don't you tell us a little bit about yourself? Where you're from? How old you are? What's going on with you?
Yeah, so I'm from Arkansas. I'm an Arkansan.
So what about spicy food in Arkansas? Is there a lot of that going around?
Absolutely none.
None.
None at all. I like to think I can handle spicy food, so we're going to see, but I don't know.
Let's get into our first one. Let's do the buffalo, and then I'll give you your first hot question.
Tasty.
I think the trick is going to be not let it touch your lips. But that just smeared all the way up my upper lip. First hot question, man.
Hot. Hit me with it.
Nathan, what are some of your aspirations in life?
I want to own a dog.
Okay.
A bulldog. Mm-hmm. You ever seen a bulldog?
I have, yeah.
They stand so weird.
Yeah.
Like, I want to own that dog specifically. I want a bulldog. But at the end of my life, I would like to look back and say that I made a difference for Jesus. So whether it's, I don't know, starting a coffee shop, starting small groups, doing high school ministry, I think some of my aspirations really just involve people and owning dogs.
How are you feeling?
It wasn't bad.
No, but
it was
warm,
very,
though.
yeah, it was very entry level.
Yeah.
I mean, my mouth is warm. It's like when you pull a pizza out of the oven.
Yeah.
And put your hand to it. It's kind of warm.
Okay.
It's my mouth right now.
Let's go for number 2. This is the wild sauce from Buffalo Wild Wings.
About to get wild with it.
And the goal is to not touch your lips. I'm failing because I just did it again.
You're
and
right.
Already my lips are starting to burn.
You sound like you're quivering a little bit.
I'm gonna be real. I don't do hot foods, so I'm at the highest level of anxiety.
I'm going to go ahead and get some water here.
You're already dipping out into some water, dude? Really? I'm surprised. So your aspirations being in ministry, So who are some of the biggest influencers that's gone ahead of you?
Yeah, I think growing up, I was able to go to a lot of conferences and see a bunch of pastors and preachers, and not to, by no means, idolize preachers for what they do, because there's no such thing as a celebrity pastor.
Yeah.
It's all about Jesus. But I definitely look to my guy, Judah Smith,
Okay.
in Seattle, with his church, home church. Looked to Judah a lot. I think growing up, being within the church, like loved hearing from my local pastor. Looked at these pastors like Judah Smith, Rich Wilkerson Jr., but even locally. So my local heroes, like Drew Brent, who was a youth pastor for in my life for a long time, whether it was people like David Howe, who was another youth pastor in my life at the same time. But I was always looking for people in my community, especially within church, who could give me wisdom for my life.
So we need a side-by-side of a Judah Smith right here next to his face right here. Because, I mean, you are definitely running in the same streams.
I haven't got a DNA test, but Judah, if you're watching this, I might actually be your long-lost son.
So now it's time to step it up.
Oh, no.
Now, I'm sweating, but I'm really sweating this. So to go from Buffalo Wild Wings blazing to Trinidad, I don't know what the jump is in SHU, but I'm just ready to get into it. That's really delicious. Okay. That's really delicious. It has a really good berry flavor. Has a really good berry flavor. Oh my gosh, dude. I don't want to play this game anymore.
That's hot.
That is so hot. Wow. I don't have words anymore. They are gone. Okay, hot question.
Let's do it.
What's the biggest challenges you're facing as a young adult?
You look around, and I think this generation especially, all of us want to do something, whether it's become the next biggest SoundCloud rapper, start your own clothing brand. Like we have a very creative generation. So I think the issue, especially for me as a young man, in a culture, in a world, a peer-to-peer basis where everyone's trying to be something, being okay with being behind the scenes.
Yeah.
So doing the little things when no one's watching, being okay with never getting recognition for it. And so I think the issue for me as a young man, but really forthtelling of an entire generation, is building character and integrity. And integrity really is doing the right thing when no one's watching.
Yeah.
So can I clean bathrooms when no one's watching? Can I treat people with kindness and respect at the Kroger grocery store when the line's really long? You know what I'm saying? So I think the issue that I'm facing as a young man is, will I choose my character and integrity over, I don't know, popularity, status? You're doing great. I'm going to encourage you.
I feel like clapping helps. Is that helping you?
It makes me feel good. It doesn't make my mouth feel any better.
I expect big things from you, Nathan, because you're willing to do small things behind the scene. You're connected to Highlands College. He's a dream teamer. I suddenly feel a little bit dizzy. And pray for me. We're moving into this. It's a major jump. 250,000, 7-pot primo, swampadelic sauce. I'm going to need some courage on this one. We're going to have to dink it, and then we're going to have to sink it.
We're going to dig in and sink it. I
Here
love
we
you,
go.
brother.
Dink it, sink it.
I got some on my mouth. I repeat, it's on my lips.
Where did it go, dude? It flew off of my fork.
Not bad?
James, the sauce boss, says that the 7-pot primo is a slow burn, that it takes a little time to hit you.
Oh, no.
We have a trash can over here.
Did it get hot in here?
Bro,
Did it suddenly get...
bro, this is so painful. I don't even want to look at the camera anymore.
Whose idea was this?
Cicely's idea, and she's not even doing it, man. Shout out to Cicely Ashcraft.
This is why you invited me down here?
Yeah. Okay.
Whoa.
Okay. I'm done. Rein it
What is
in.
this? Why am I flapping? I'm not a bird.
Just flap it out. Man. Well, okay, this next question we call our social burn. Okay, we went into your social media and we found something that we need you to explain to us. We want you to explain this video. Explain this.
Brando! Will you be my date to prom? No. And he said no. And that's the worst part. So that was prom.
Mm-hmm.
I went to prom with one of my best friends, Randall Steele.
Okay.
And I wanted to serenade him with my guitar skills. Is your face vibrating? My face is literally vibrating.
I feel like my hair is falling out.
Oh my gosh. So I was going to prom and I didn't have a date. So I took my best friend, as you do, and we had so much fun. But I wanted to serenade Randall with my guitar skills.
You know that song we sing about set a fire down in my soul that I can't contain and I can't control?
I've heard that.
I don't want that anymore. You can't see Wendy and Beth off screen, but they're gonna fall down from laughing. Okay, so we're gonna double up. This is 500,000 SHU, and I don't want to do this, Nathan. We're gonna do the final dab. Let me shake it up. The literal instructions on this bottle is use a micro drop on your favorite dish to enhance taste sensations.
Somehow I don't believe this enhances anything.
Well, this has been coated in this, and we're about to do a dab. Oh my gosh.
Hey, whole wing?
Whole wing, man. Dink it, sink it. Nathan?
Okay.
Hey, Nathan.
What's the last question, man? What's the hot question? Oh my gosh.
Hey.
Why is making bird noises?
Nathan?
Yep.
What is a guy following Jesus like you looking for in a woman? Show the ladies.
I need a church girl who goes to church and reads her Bible. Oh my gosh. Maybe someone to wipe my tears away.
Come on, man.
Oh my gosh.
Help the ladies out.
A young man like me
Yeah.
is looking for a young woman who serves her hearts out, yields to leadership, who could maybe make me cry like these hot wings are. Wow. Oh my gosh. I'm so sorry. If any young ladies are watching this, I swear there's way more. A young woman who loves Jesus, doesn't just say it, doesn't just have a bumper sticker or an Instagram bio, but loves Jesus, has intimate, quality time with Jesus, loves people equally as much, is encouraging, reads her Bible, has a devotional life. I literally can't form sentences right
I
now.
don't think talking helps.
How are you feeling?
I've never felt so alive. I feel like I'm seeing shades of heat with my eyes. I don't know, man. Okay. So
Hey, never do this.
I get it, though. I get it. Because, like, I actually, even though everything's super hot, I feel really good. Like, I just had, like, an adrenaline rush. It's like I'm playing extreme sports. Oh, my gosh, dude. Thank you so much for doing this with me.
I literally want to go home.
Thank you. Hey, shout out to the sauce boss at iBurn. James knows what he's talking about. Hey, thanks so much for watching the group chat this week, for hanging in with us.
I just want to say thanks for letting me be here.
Yeah.
Had so much fun. I would not want to do this with anyone else.
Thanks, man.
Nick, you're amazing.
Hey.
And you know what else is amazing?
Yeah.
Sunday services.
Yeah.
CT Pasadena. Hey, the local church changed my life at the age of 13. I guarantee you, if you come, you visit, give Nick a high five.
Yeah.
He won't make you go through this wing challenge, but
won't.
come check it out.
Yeah. Hey, don't forget to like, follow, and subscribe. You can come and catch Sunday here at CT Pasadena. Services are at 9:30 and 11:15. We'd love for you to join us. Thanks so much for spending a Friday with us. We're out. Good job.